All right, so I'm going to do a quick video on one of the most important skills you learn in AP World, which is how to decode stimulus. What is stimulus? Well, stimulus is all over the AP World exam. It's any sort of original document, map, image, or table, which will tell you something about history. And you will see them in the multiple choice questions, some of the short answer questions, and of course, a huge essay, which is all based basically off of that. So you need to be able to get to the essence of these documents incredibly quickly. So the most important thing to do is you always need to answer the question. So always look at the question first. And then the types of questions you need to ask yourself are this is what is the document just generally? What is it? Historical context. What is happening around the time that this document is written, especially where this document is written? Now, the important thing to realize is the intended audience, which is who this is written for, and then the author's point of view. So, who wrote this? How do they view things? And we're looking for things like background and bias. The answer is never, oh, they're biased, because everyone has some level of bias. We're always looking for bias that will kind of change how they are going to write about this subject and how that might affect how you're going to answer the question. Now, once you do those things, then you can start to write to understand the purpose. So as you get older, you'll be able to do this just while reading it. And after being in class with me for a year, most students can do this pretty easily. But what you do is you always just start with the description, start thinking about the historical context, intended audience, and point of view. And then it's usually pretty easy to figure out what the purpose is. And I have them on opposite ends of the funnel for a reason. The description is what it is. The purpose is why was it written? What is the purpose? What are they trying to do through this document or piece of stimulus that you're looking through? Um, and then once you do that, you're pretty much done. So this is the DOP worksheet that we're going to work at. So always there will always be a question I give you when you're looking at stimulus, and you always read the question first, and then you run through and create this table with the description, historical context, and announce author point of view and purpose, and then skip a line, and then you have the question, write the question on the left, and then write down 3 to 5 sentences answering the book's question, whatever question I give you. You will always want to reference somehow something within the top part of the document, and that will help you with your document-based essay, which I will teach you much more about later. If you have more questions, there is a PowerPoint attached to the bottom here. So I use Trump tweets in class to practice quickly. So I have an example of that for you. And then I have at the ending, I have more in depth on what the DOP, what each of those things are if you're having trouble with that. And with that, that's how you decode stimulus.